Not even looking at anything. No stats, none of that.
Well, we should look at the stats.
I don't want to look at any of it. This is the Nosebleeds show. We're shooting the shit up in the nosebleeds. I'm obviously not a happy camper.
Where'd I put that broom at? Where'd I put the broom at?
It's stuck. It's center court in friggin' Toronto. Lebronto.
Oh my God. LeBron James. Yo, Kevin Love finally showed some life in him.
Holy crap, did he ever?
If those guys didn't start hitting shots, it would have been more of a series.
Yeah.
But just 15, 20 points a game. Dude, and then J.R. Smith's hitting corner threes.
Left and right. And you know Kyle Korver's going to end up showing up and start hitting shots.
Well, he's a placement shooter,
I mean, the guy has
give him wide open shots.
In the last 3 years, 3 of the last 5 years, he's had the best 3-point percentage in the league.
Because like, you see the shots he gets wide open.
Wide open.
And he's been shooting that shot for so long that, like, you're eventually going to hit him.
It's not like he's shooting in a phone booth like some of these other guys. He's literally wide.
Yeah. He stands at that corner until he's open, and they pass him the ball, and he knocks it down. The only prayer that they had was game one.
If they won game one, they could have won. I mean, they could have won game three. LeBron hit that at the end of the game. Now, they were down like 15 the whole freaking game.
Yeah.
So, but, yeah, and now.
It's the first time in like 42 years that the 1 seed's been swept before the conference final.
I believe it.
That's bad.
I believe it.
I mean, we knew they were a little bit shaky going into the playoffs. I didn't expect them to get swept. I sure do love it, though.
I know you do.
Sure
I know
do
you do.
Love it. Love it.
Oh, God. And then Pittsburgh lost last night in overtime, that was a nice little breakaway goal he had. He snuck it in the 5-hole. I mean, you got to give credit to Washington.
Listen, I don't want Gary to be right at all. Like, let's get that straight from the jump, okay? I do not want him to be right. But the Washington team that we're seeing and the Pittsburgh team that we saw, it was like roles reversed.
It was.
Putting Holtby in and playing him this series, like, I know we made the change and we knew they had to make the change last series, but starting him out in this series, like, his whole aura was different. Like, in their defense, they were missing Backstrom, they were missing Wilson for the last couple of games, and their defense got better.
Yeah.
With guys I don't even know.
I know.
And like, they were talking, next man up, this and that, but did you really think next man up was going to work against Pittsburgh? I mean, Sidney Crosby was on the ice for 13 out of the 14 goals. Kessel only had 1 goal the whole series. Like, Malkin barely showed up. He was hurt, but he barely showed up. And Murray looked pedestrian.
Dude, I think they made a mistake getting rid of Fleury.
I told you going into the playoffs that Marc-Andre Fleury shows up.
Yeah, he does.
Now, he's got
how many shutouts does he have?
12. 12 postseason shutouts.
It's insane.
And it's not like he's making easy saves all game. Like, he's been doing cartwheels in some of these games. And it's just incredible. I mean, and I was always shaky on Murray because I thought he was opportunistic. And he played well the past couple of years because this is his 3rd year, right? He's played well, but he never played a full postseason.
Right.
Yeah. And I think that wore on him, and you could see it. That first goal, it's like, what the hell? Like,
I mean, even the breakaway goal, it just snuck through. Like,
I think
you gotta save that.
Washington, Tampa is an even series.
Yeah, I'd say so too.
Like,
I honestly think Washington has a step up on the goaltending department because Holtby's playing really well.
I would agree with that, but my thing is that there's going to be 2 ways this series goes, right? Washington takes that win and just explodes into the next series.
Yep.
Or they have that hangover of finally we got there,
Pittsburgh.
And then we may have a letdown. Because, like, Boston is a good team, but Boston showed me that I was completely wrong about them. Like, they got old, they looked hurt, they looked slow. Without Marchand's antics, like, that series was boring, right?
Yeah.
So, like, Tuukka Rask is getting up there. Like, you know, that team just kind of unraveled.
I mean, Char's old as dirt. I'm surprised he isn't retired.
And that team kind of unraveled towards the end. So, like, Tampa Bay, fresh legs, young team. You know, Capitals finally getting their break.
It's going to be a good series.
That's going to be a head-to-head.
The West is going to be good, too. I mean, Nashville looked like a whole different team than they've looked the whole series against Winnipeg last night.
But I think they've looked like
it's up and down. They've been so up and down.
The games they've won, they look like that. The games they lost, they look like
garbage.
Yeah, so like, and I think either team coming out of there is going to struggle against Vegas. Like, we're sleeping on Vegas too much. And Vegas is just plug, you know?
Yeah.
They lost one game in the playoffs.
I know. Well, no, did they lose 2 to San Jose? No, they only lost 1.
Yeah. It's, you know, it's one of those things where, like, they're going to be, either one of those teams going to be beat up going against Vegas.
Whatever.
And Vegas
this is just, when does football season start? Because this sucks.
I think it's awesome. We also got to toss out there that before yesterday, because there was a day off yesterday, the Yankees are 16-1 in the last 17 games.
I know.
And that's just beautiful.
Why would you say that right now? Like,
beautiful. It's just digging it in. Not a better time to be alive.
Anyway, that's it for today, because I've got enough.
He's worn out. That was a tough series.
Need some rest.
He looks like Toronto.
I need to recover, recoup. But this is the Nosebleed Show, brought to you by Backyard Sports Media. Check us out on Facebook, SoundCloud, the iTunes podcast. We're on the podcast things. You can check us out there. Do we have an Instagram account?
Instagram, Twitter.
Yeah, you got to do better on Twitter. But
with 13 followers, not much mouths to feed.
But yeah, this is the Nosebleed Show. Feel free to comment, say something stupid, unless your name's Mark McFadden. I had to throw that in there again. I'm going to keep throwing it in until he catches it and says something.
Darnold fumbled on his first snap in practice. That was nice.
Take care now, because we're done with this shit today.